Hi everybody, this is Greg with the Dice Must Flow, and today I'm excited to bring you our first episode in a live playthrough that we recorded for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the skirmish game. We're going to do the Shadespire campaign and run through all the scenarios and bring you our campaign as we do it. If you like these videos or like my channel, I would appreciate it if you would click over on the button on the right and subscribe. It really does make a difference, and I really would appreciate it. So let's start with taking a look at the forces for the Shadespire camp. First up, we have the forces for the Skaven, and that is a Warplock Engineer, 4 Clan Rats with hand weapon and shield, and 1 Clan Rat with spear and shield, and this comes in at 25 renown. Next up, we have the Chaos Forces, which includes a Dark Oath Chieftain, a Blue Horror, a Pink Horror, and a Zangor with a Great Axe. The Skaven, for their command ability, chose Reserves of Courage, which gives them +2 to their bravery when rolling for Battle Shock, and for an artifact of power, chose the Mask of Horror, which when attacking the general you have to roll a die, and if you roll a 1, you're unable to attack the general. The Chaos Forces chose for their command ability Crusader, which lets you re-roll failed charge rolls for friendly models within 6 inches of the general. They chose for their artifact of power a Soul Sever Blade, which allows one of your general's melee weapons to re-roll failed wound rolls. The first battle in the campaign is Clash of Dawn, where you have to roll randomly to determine what quadrant your unit is placed in. 1, 2, 3, or 4. On a 5 or a 6, you can go to your choice, and nobody may enter the 6-inch circumference circle that is in the center of the board. And there is a fog of war. The first turn of the battle, line of sight is limited to 12 inches and 18 inches in the second round, at which point that is removed. Okay, let's take a look at the battle. Okay, Clash of Dawn. We have the circle of where you cannot deploy. We've got some random terrain out, and since this is just a simple starter scenario, we're not going to mess with any of the special terrain. Alright, we're going to roll for placement. Roll a d6. 2, 3. You can choose who places first.
I want you to place first.
Alright, we will place the Zangor. A 2, 1, 2. So place him, we'll just place him here. For the camera. Okay.
Alright. I will place 1 Clan Rat. He is placed in
this
4.
quadrant.
We'll put him on the Baleful Realm Gate.
Okay. I will place a Pink Horror. 2. I will place him next to my Zangor.
Oh, we got a little war band coming up now. Alright, I will place another one of my Clan Rats.
With hand weapon and shield? Or with spear?
With hand weapon and shield.
Okay.
It's a 2.
Not within 9 inches of...
Not within 9 inches.
Behind the wall.
I'm going to do behind the wall because I'm a rat.
Yep.
And that's how rats roll.
Alright, I am going to do my Blue Horror. A 5, anywhere I want. So, yeah, I think he's also going to go for some warband action.
Let's see how this is going.
You know what? I'm going to put him over here. Actually, because I'm going to... Just in case I roll something
with
your
this hero.
This will let you put him here. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do my general now.
Okay.
3.
So yeah, you can't go within 9 inches of my Blue Horror, which is why I put him over there.
Alright, and I want to make sure I'm within 18 inches of the Pink Horror. I can get to within at least 18 inches of the Pink Horror so I can unbind.
You might be able to go here. I don't know if I'll put him close enough.
So, this is 18
That's 8.
and it's
You
8.
might, I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
Yeah, I don't think I will. But we can put him in a position to where he can move and possibly be able to. So let's check if this is 9 inches.
Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally I'll go with my warlord, and he is going to go in location 1, of course, but we'll just put him there.
Very close to the...
Circle and where my guys are.
Alright.
Now you have 3 more guys. As far as I'm concerned, just roll 3 dice and place them.
That works. Alright, so we got 1, 2, and anywhere I want. So
This is quadrant 1. You can put him like kind of by your.
I'll do on the Baleful Realm Gate.
You might be within 9.
Oh yeah, I will be within 9 there, I guarantee it. Yep. Alright, so we'll place him just close to our general. And then we have 2. We're going to put him back over here by his other little rat friend.
Okay. And 5 is anywhere you want.
5 is anywhere I want.
Over by your general.
Yeah. We'll put him over by the general. Seems logical. Alright.
Okay, the player that finishes placing first gets to choose who goes first. And so
So you finish placing first, so...
I finish placing first, so I choose who goes first. I will choose that the rats go first.
Alright. Turn 1, everyone has a... you only have a 12-inch.
Turn 1, you only have a 12-inch line of sight.
Yes.
12-inch sight. And then it increases to 18-inch turn 2.
Yep.
So turn 1, you have hero phase. So you have spells and use heroic abilities.
Alright. I will cast, so my general here,
Yes.
I will cast Mystic,
Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield. It has a casting value of 6.
Okay.
So and it adds. All right. Well, I failed, but if I were to get that, it would add 1 to my my save. My command ability is I chose the artifact of power that lets me have a, or not the artifact of power. Excuse me. The command ability that lets me have +2 bravery. So I will use that because rats are weak. So now I have a command ability of, or I have a bravery of 7. And now we begin moving. So all my rats have a movement of 6. We're going to start back here with these ones behind the wall. I'm going to run them both. So we'll run this one with the sword. That's a 5. So he's going to be able to run 11 inches. And then we'll run the other one. That's a roll of a 6, so he'll be able to run 12 inches. I'll just move him up a little bit more. Alright. And I think we're just going to move all of these guys 6. So... Oops. So we have to measure down. So this is 2 inches tall. So that'll be 4. Yeah. And alright, looks like all my movement is done now.
Shooting phase.
We'll move to the shooting phase. I've got a shooting phase with my engineer. He has 1 pistol shot. I don't know if he's...
You are within 12?
I'm within 12 there. Am I within 12 of your general? Is the question.
Probably not. Yes.
I think that's barely out, honestly.
Okay.
So I'll be shooting the tiny blue horror. I'm a 3 to hit, 4 to wound, so we'll see. So 3 up.
Yes.
I roll up. Alright, 4 up to wound. Yes, it is -1 rend for 1 damage.
So my save is
Actually,
6.
2 damage.
And I fail. So I take 1 or 2 damage, it doesn't matter. I am dead.
Alright, so that's it for the shooting phase. No one else has shooting. Move on to the charge phase.
Charge phase. Who's charging?
These two over here ran, so they are unable to charge. This guy could charge, but
I doubt he could make it 12
he has nothing to charge.
He can charge 12
These guys can charge. These can't make it 12 inches. This guy could charge. But I think I'm just going to let him sit there, honestly. So, no charges from me.
Okay.
So we move on to the combat, which there is no combat. And
Battle shock.
Battle shock. One person
I
from the...
lost 1, so I would have 6 plus 1 would have been 7, but my bravery is 8, so I rolled a 2, plus 1 is 3, definitely under my bravery.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
on to my bottom of round 1. My turn, and I have hero phase. For my hero phase, I am going to use nothing. But for a spell, nobody is within 12. Oh, somebody is within 12 of my pink horror. So I believe I am going to have my pink horror cast. He's going to cast Mystic Shield on the general. So it is a 6, definitely successful.
definitely. I'm not even going to try and unbind it.
Yeah, well, you're not within range
18 inches?
of my
Yeah, no way.
Okay, so that's hero phase. Movement phase. I am going to move these guys just within
3 inches.
3 inches of your guys.
Yep.
Okay. And I am going to move my warlord. He moves 6 inches, and I'm going to move him 6 inches toward you.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have any shooting?
Shooting. I have shooting.
Your blue horror had shooting,
My
I
blue
believe.
horror has shooting. My pink horror has flames of 18 inches.
Okay.
And so he will shoot flames. 1 attack, 4 plus to wound.
At
or
which
to hit.
clan at? The furthest one or the closer one?
The furthest one,
Okay.
which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
4 plus to hit, 4 plus to wound. I fail to wound. I do have a Mystic Shield still. Charge phase. So all of my guys will charge. We'll start here. You can charge 10 inches.
Definitely can make it to whoever he wants to go to over there.
Does he want to go at your warlord or these guys? I think he'll just go straight into the warlord. Just no guts, no glory, right? Oh, I have to stop a ½ inch away because then we choose pile in and all that stuff. Over here, the pink horror makes it. Anything but its snake eyes on these will make these charges. And a 3, my Sangor barely makes it.
½ inch.
What's that, ½ inch? And this guy is actually, I rolled far enough that he's going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we are at charge combat phase. So I will start by piling in with my guy against your general.
Okay.
I'm going to have it. Okay. Against your general.
All against the general, or you can split up the attack against the clan red as well.
No, I'm going to go... No, I'm not touching your clan rat, so I can't attack him. I suppose I could have piled in, but this is all against your general, because you have enough. I have a war axe, 1 attack with the war axe for 4+ to wound 3+. And I have the broadsword is a soul server blade, which is 3+, 3 attacks at 3+. But I have a berserker charge for my general. He makes 6 attacks with the broadsword. If he, instead of 3, if he charged earlier in the turn. So on that initial charge, he gets 6 attacks.
I don't know if I should have been moving closer to your general then.
And so he gets 6 attacks, and he gets to re-roll his wound saves. 3, that's it. So we got 6 attacks with the broadsword. 3+, 3+. And I roll like a average.
Average indeed.
3+, the wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I get to re-roll the 1 wound. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, so I have a 5-up save. Is there any rend on
I have
this?
a rend -1.
So any 6 will negate the wound. No 6s, so I will take 3 wounds.
Alright, you took 3 wounds, which we placed there. And now you can choose a unit to pile in and attack.
Okay, I will choose one of these clan rats before they die, I think. So we will pile in against the pink horror behind the Dragon Fate.
I'll move this so that we can make sure that everybody can see. And zoom in over there. Okay. Roll.
Alright, so I piled in. I have a 4-up to hit, 4-up to wound. Alright, so I hit. Let's see if I wound. It's a 5. I do wound.
The pink horror has
There's no rend on this, so
save 5.
so anything 5 up will negate the wound.
It does not.
He does not.
So he only has 1 wound. So the pink horror is dead. And because this is skirmish, you cannot split.
Yes.
Okay, my turn to choose. I will take the Zangor and pile into this clan rat with the Zangor.
Mm-hmm.
The Zangor has a great axe and a beak, each of which roll to hit. The great axe is 1 attack, 4+ to hit, 4+ wound. So it misses, and the beak is 4+ and 6 to wound. So it misses also. So you have 2 more pile-in moves over here, or 1 combat over there. So I'm done.
We'll do the combat right here. So again, 4-up to wound, or 4-up to hit, 4-up to wound. He hits. He wounds.
I roll a save.
He
I do
saves.
saves.
Alright, these clan rats now will pile in here.
I'm going to move the camera back. Okay. Let's zoom in on that. Alright.
So this clan rat has piled into the chieftain here. So again, with the 4-up to hit, 4-up to wound. He hits. Will he wound? He does not wound. Is this within 3 inches? Yes, it is. He'll pile in.
It's only, yes.
4 up. He hits. Will he wound? He will wound.
The Dark Oath Chieftain has a save of 5 up.
And there's no rend on these, so 5 up will make it. So
No
he saves.
wounds.
So no wounds. And
All
this
right.
clan rat over here cannot do anything.
Right.
So we're on to
Top of
Top.
turn 2. Top of turn 2, we're going to roll for initiative. Oh, stop. Before we do that, I lost 1 unit, but I still cannot. Bravery 8, 1. My maximum would be 7. I cannot fail. cannot fail battle shock. So we do move on to initiative. I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 4, so he has the choice.
I will choose to go first.
Mm-hmm. Kill the warlord.
And yes, we're going to go in.
You don't have the 6 attacks now, so that's good.
I only have 3 attacks plus 1. So, but how many wounds does that warlord have? 6?
He has 2 left. He has
2
5
left.
wounds.
All right, so I think I only did 3 with everything. So I'm going to do everything into the
Now,
warlord.
something we forgot to do last round was my mask.
Oh,
So
okay, hold on.
let's just do it
I'm
now.
getting all excited because we should do hero phase. Cast spells. I don't have anybody to cast spells. Movement phase. I don't have any movement. I'm just trying to do the shooting phase. I don't have any shooting. Charge phase. I don't have any charges. Combat phase. Pile in and attack with melee weapons. And you have, what is it your character had?
The Mask of Power.
The Mask of Power.
Or Mask of Horror, excuse me. Mask of Horror. And the Mask of Horror allows, if anyone's rolling to attack my general, they have to roll to attack first. And if they roll a 1...
On a roll of 1, the model is paralyzed by fear and may not attack its turn. So on a 1 I can't, and I passed.
Yep.
So I have 3 attacks with the broadsword. Alright, 3 attacks with the broadsword. My
hits.
broadsword does, it's 4 plus, right?
I thought it was 3.
The broadsword is 3 plus. So 2 hits. Roll to wound, 2 wounds.
Alright, does it have a rend?
It has rend -1.
Alright, so I have to roll 6s because I'm 5 up. He has a rend -1. So 6s will save me, if not I die. My poor warlord has been slain.
I no longer have this mystic shield.
Yes.
Okay. You choose a combat.
I think we will choose one of these clan rats over here by the Zangor before he is slain.
Okay.
So 4 up to hit. He does not hit. So
I will attack with the Zangor. Miss with the axe. Miss with the beak.
Alright, so now I will pile in over here with this clan rat and just make sure it's 3 inches. It is 3 inches, so he's going to move closer like this.
Your hand is blocking. Is that that's a sword or is that a spear?
Pause it. I'm pretty sure you can only pile in directly towards.
No, you can pile in, move closer.
Oh, okay. So.
I didn't pause it. I'll just cut it
Okay.
out.
So we'll pile in like that. So again, with 4 up to hit, 4 up to wound. I do not hit.
Yeah, that was a 2. We had the dice. You couldn't see it. All right. Now you have 2 clan rats.
2 clan rats
One
over
of them
here.
which is with the spear, and one
Yes.
is with. So you got a spear at 5 up to hit.
All right, spear 5 up to hit. Does not hit. Clan rat with shield and sword, 4 up to hit. Does not hit.
All right.
That's that.
That is the end of the phase. Battle shock. I lost
Nothing.
nothing. You lost a general.
I lost the general.
So because of that, your general is replaced with the generic 5 leadership.
Yes.
So you have to roll a d6 and add 1.
D6 add 1, so anything above 4 I will
Lose a unit.
lose a unit.
Or that number.
Oh,
so
no,
you
I
5 plus 1 is 6.
So I lose 1.
1 unit. You lose 1 unit.
I'll run away this guy who is farthest away from all combat.
Okay. Now it is your turn. Bottom of turn 2.
Alright, so we have the hero phase.
Hero phase.
I
no
don't have any hero anymore, so
Hero
nothing will
phase,
happen
no
to that.
general.
Shooting
Spells,
phase.
no spells.
Yeah, I have no spells since clan rats. Now we go to the shooting phase. I have no shooting. We go to the charge phase. We're already all in combat, so we'll just move to the combat phase now. So I will pick a clan rat. I'll choose the sword and shield clan rat.
Okay.
So I'm 4 up to hit. I miss. So now it is his turn. So pick.
I will have the Zangor attack one of the clan rats over there with his axe. That is a hit, and that is a wound.
All right.
It is rend -1.
All right.
And then his beak.
It deals 2 damage, right?
No, it deals 1 damage. And his beak is a 4+ with missed.
Okay. So let's see if I can save myself here. I do not.
Okay. Your
So it is my turn. I will do the spear over here. So it is 5 up to hit. He hits. 4 to wound. He wounds.
6 to save. He does not save.
I've got it.
So we've got a 1 wound. I have a total of, I believe, 5 wounds
Yes.
on the Dark Oath
And then-
Chieftain. My Dark Oath Chieftain attacks.
Yes.
So he will go 3 attacks at this guy, 1 attack at that guy. 3 attacks with his broadsword. 1 hit. 3+ to wound. It does not wound, but it gets to reroll because of the soul blade. So it does wound. So you have 1 wound at rend -1.
And that was against the shield.
The shield.
And it's 1 damage.
It's 1 damage.
So it is 1 damage. So since this clan rat is a shield, he gets to use the shield ability where he gets the +1 to his save. So now it's 5 up save.
Right.
But he does not save, and he perishes.
And then I got brought the axe against the last guy, which hits and wounds.
All right. And since this guy does not have a
It's
shield,
no rend, it's just damage 1.
yes, it's not.
He perishes.
He also perishes.
I'm done. You get
It is the
your final-
lonely clan
you get your
rat
final
to win
clan
it
rat.
all.
Your final clan rat gets to attack the Zangor, correct?
Yes.
Because I killed the one and it gets to attack.
Mhm. 4 up. Does not hit.
This is epic failure by the clan rat. All right, battle shock.
Battle shock. So you didn't lose anything, so he does not have to make a battle shock roll. I, however, lost
2 clan rats.
3 clan rats, correct? You killed 1 down here?
2, 3.
Yeah, so...
A 1 or a 2. You need to roll
yeah,
1 or a 2.
I need to roll a 1 or a 2.
No. Yeah, 2 + 3 is 5.
Yeah.
1.
I rolled a
You're
1.
good.
This clan rat will be victorious. So now we move to initiative.
Initiative, yes.
Oh, lovely. All
All
right.
right, I will choose to move first. I will run my warlord over. He will run 3 inches.
9 inches.
Yes. His move is 6, so he goes 9 inches. This is 8 plus another 1. Okay, and my Zangor, we go through, we don't have any shooting, we didn't have any command abilities or spells, so we went to move and run. We don't have any charges, so we just go straight to combat phase. So my Zangor will attack with his axe and hit and not wound. And his beak
I think
is a 4+ followed by a 6+. Oh, his beak hits.
Oh, no.
1 damage.
All right, so I have a 5 up save.
He
saves. The beak is not powerful enough to deter this clan rat.
You get to attack back on top of turn 3.
Yes. All right, so 4 up. 4 to wound. Does not wound. Okay. Now we move to...
Now we move to
Yeah.
bottom of turn 3.
It would be battle shock, but no one lost anything, so now we move to bottom of turn 3. So I will just straight...
You can try and flee and then... whatever.
No.
Okay, so we're
This
just
clan
going
rat
fight to the death.
will be victorious.
Okay.
So 4 up,
Hits.
4 to wound.
Wounds.
He wounds. He saves.
Saves.
Why not?
However, I do have 2 wounds, so.
Yes.
All right. No battle shock. We're on to turn 4. And initiative for turn 4.
I think we could just probably call it at this point, honestly, as much as I want to say this clan rat will win.
Yeah, when this warlord piles in over there.
Oh, he's gonna get the charge and get 6 attacks off.
Right. So we'll call it game there, and that's it. And so that's our first battle for the Shadespire campaign. We will generate results, and I will add them at the end of the video. Thanks.